Welcome back, everyone. I'm here today with Candace Czarny, author of First Cause, and if you're new here, you've landed in exactly the right place. Candace's work is about the moment before stress takes over, that split second where you're still clear, still yourself, before the reaction runs. Today, we're getting into something she says is showing up more and more, people who are angry and have no idea why. Candace, it's good to have you.
It's good to be here. And I love that we're starting with anger, because it's one of the most misunderstood signals we have.
Candace, people come to you for all kinds of reasons, but you've told me there's one that keeps showing up lately, and it surprises people. Tell me about it.
Yes, it's anger, but not the kind you'd expect. People come to me and say, I'm angry all the time, and I don't know why. There's no reason for it. Nothing's wrong, exactly. Their life looks fine on paper, but they're carrying this heat, this edge, and it's leaking into everything. And the part that scares them is that they can't point to a cause. So they decide something must be wrong with them.
Let's make this real. You told me about two women. Can you walk me through them?
I'd love to, because they show the same thing from two angles. The first woman is one of the most put-together people you'd ever meet. Successful, warm, the one everyone leans on. And she came to me and said, Candace, I am furious all the time, and I have no right to be. That was the part eating her alive, the guilt on top of the anger. Because she couldn't find a reason, she decided the problem must be her, that she was just an angry, ungrateful person now. The second woman was different on the surface, quieter, more contained. She didn't yell, but she'd snap in small, sharp ways. At her kids, at the person in the car next to her, at a slow email, and then feel terrible. She said, it's like there's this pressure under my skin all the time, and I don't know where it's coming from. Same thing, anger with no address on it.
So, what did you tell them? Because most people would go looking for the reason, dig into the past, find the trigger.
Right, and that's the trap. Everyone assumes anger is a problem to be solved by finding the cause. But here's what I've learned in 35 years of this work. Anger is not the problem. Anger is information. It shows up when something you value has been crossed. Your dignity, your time, your truth, the people you love. That's its whole job. To tell you something that matters is being stepped on. So when someone tells me they're angry for no reason, I don't believe there's no reason. I believe they've lost the ability to hear it. The signal is firing. They just can't read it anymore.
Why can't they read it? If the anger is that loud, why is the message so hard to hear?
Because they're never in the one place where they could hear it the moment before. There's a split second, right before the anger takes over, where you're still yourself. I call that first cause. It's the moment before the reaction runs, and it's the only place you can read what the anger is telling you. Once the reaction takes over, you're gone, just spilling heat onto whoever's closest. But in the moment before, you can stop and ask what this anger is trying to protect.
And when the two women started doing that, getting to that moment before, what did they find?
This is the part I love. The first woman, the furious one, when she finally got quiet enough to reach the moment before, she found it wasn't about her at all. She was absorbing the state of everyone around her, an environment that took and never once asked what she needed. Her anger wasn't a flaw. It was the only part of her still telling the truth. The second woman found her anger was pointing at a life arranged entirely around other people's expectations. Every snap was a small signal from a self that had never been consulted. And here's the thing that freed both of them. The anger was never about them being broken. It was about their environment and how far they drifted from their own center. Once they could see that, the guilt fell away and the anger became a guide.
That's a complete reframe. The anger goes from something shameful to something useful, almost trustworthy.
Exactly. And notice, nothing about their circumstances changed overnight. What changed was where they were standing when they met the anger. From inside the reaction, anger owns you. From the moment before, anger informs you. Same anger, completely different power.
Before we close, you hinted there's something bigger underneath all this. Where does getting to first cause actually lead?
This is where it gets really interesting, because once you can reach the moment before, on demand, you discover something most people never do. In that moment, you have a choice. You can choose how you respond. You can choose your state. You can choose whether the anger runs you or informs you. And when you realize you have that choice in every single moment, something shifts that goes way beyond anger. You stop being at the mercy of your environment. You become the author of your own experience. There's a word for that, sovereignty. And that's what I want to talk about next time. So if you're carrying anger you can't explain, hear this. You're not broken. You're not ungrateful. You're not too much. You've just lost the moment before, the place where your anger finally makes sense. And you can find it again. Start by finding out exactly where you stand. Find out the first cause of your problem. It may not be what you think. Take the free assessment of the 5 dimensions of your inner life. 5 minutes, completely free, no email required. consciousnesstrack.app/quiz. I'm Candace. I'll see you in the next one, where we talk about sovereignty. So, that choice I just mentioned, that's the whole next conversation. It's called sovereignty, the power to choose who you are, no matter what's happening around you. I put the whole thing in the next video, and you can watch it right here. I'll see you there.